Welcome aboard. My name is CC Umiuta. Hey guys. Today we're just gonna be chatting a little bit. Hey Sorba. Hey Arobaro. Jaju. Howdy ho. So today was the big day, the big announcement for Smash Bros fans. I don't know if everyone here is super into Smash Brothers. I know I haven't streamed Smash ever. I think I did. Did I? Have I? Have I ever? I probably haven't. Yeah. But yeah, Sora got announced in Smash, and what do I think of that? I think it's really cool. Personally, I think it's really cool. So yeah, mostly I wanted to talk about this. That's kind of what I reserved this day for. I knew this would be a big conversation piece topic that a lot of people have on their mind. But yeah, like the thing is that let's see. Your thoughts on Nickelodeon All-Stars game? Will it be the Smash Killer? Sora was an interesting reveal, as I have zero feelings toward Kingdom Hearts. I only played one Kingdom Hearts game. I played two. I played two Kingdom Hearts games. 2.5. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 and Chain of Memories on the Game Boy, and I played a little bit of that one DS game, like the 365 over 380, 3 something over 2 days. I think personally, 358 over 2. Who cares? Like that game sucked. I thought that game was awful. Personally, I thought Chain of Memories was super underrated. People hate on it so much, but I think it was actually a fun game. I don't know how well it aged. I haven't played it in a while, but if you understand the like card-based combat, I think it was actually a pretty interesting game. And like the way the map was laid out was also really cool too. I think it was really interesting. I think it was a super cool game. I think it was super underrated anyways. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 I liked a lot. Yeah, I don't know. That was just like classic Kingdom Hearts to me. That's like what defined Kingdom Hearts for me, you know. Mashing X and mashing triangle whenever that prompt came up. It really wasn't a complicated game at all. But yeah, that's all to say that I don't have like the most connection or feelings for Kingdom Hearts. I think it's a cool idea. Like, yeah, I think it's a cool idea where, you know, on the one hand you have Smash Bros, right, which is like I'm gonna say it's like the most ambitious crossover fighter like ever of all time, and then you have Kingdom Hearts, which is it did a weird thing where it crossed over with Disney, which is you know, something kind of weird, you know, like it was like really weird, especially like Disney and a fighting game. Yeah, so like the marriage of these two like weird crossovers is a nice, yeah, is a nice little thing. And also, you know, the point of like having Sora as like a send-off character where a lot of people wanted it, you know, they said it was like the #1 voted for on the Smash ballot a long time ago. And so I think it was a good character. Would I have preferred something else? At this point, I honestly, I don't really care. I think like the roster was very good. I'm very happy that they left it on kind of a uplifting note. I know a lot, like, I feel like at this point, other than Kingdom Hearts 3, Like I feel like Kingdom Hearts in general is like is almost like an old school game, you know? I think like the Kingdom Hearts fan are all these like old, like my generation millennials and stuff like that. I don't think it has a young audience, even though it has that connection with Disney. But as a character too, I think he's a cool character. I do like how simple he is, like quote unquote simple. Yeah, not the gimmick isn't too crazy, you know, with the air combos, and he doesn't look like that stupid strong, but well, he looks fun to play. He looks easy to play, which I can get behind. How am I? I'm good. I'm okay. I'll talk. I'll get into that. I'll get into that. Yeah. So I know like a lot of people are like, or not a lot, but some people were like, oh my god, it's freaking anime sword boy again, you know? Like, come on. Like, come on. Is that really an excuse to like hate a character just because that arbitrary genre of character is like in your mind well represented? Only because mostly because what's it called? Fire Emblem has iconic main characters for each of their mainline games instead of reusing the same character, so they have more chance for representation. I don't know, like whatever. I think that's a weak argument. I thought it was like kind of funny how divisive like this pick was. Personally, I think there was nothing wrong with it. I think it was a very good thing to end off on, and it shouldn't have been so controversial. But I guess like a lot of people were just like, Sora, whatever. I don't like him because he's cringe. No Waluigi. Waluigi was dead from the beginning. I think Sakura even Sakurai was like, Waluigi will never be in Smash. I think there's like a personal vendetta, or at this point it's like an inside joke. But I mean, what other reps like were there that people were like looking forward to? Master Chief? That wasn't gonna happen. Crazy? Like, why? I explained this a little bit, I think, where it's like, gun characters, like, I don't feel like gun characters work in this game. This is a fighting game. What do you, like, Master Chief uses an assault rifle as his iconic weapon. How are you gonna make that into a fight? Like, what? You gonna give him kicks? He barely lifts his legs up. You know how heavy his armor is? It's like literally a ton. I think it's like 1 ton or 2 tons. Like, energy sword? You know, he doesn't do energy sword combos. He has he lunges. That's it. That's his attack. Switch between his weapons to you do different things. Well, I mean, Solid Snake's in the game. Explain that. Yeah, Solid Snake is in the game, and look at his kit. He doesn't use guns. He's like a weird character that makes hardly any sense. He has some like weird explodey gimmicks because they couldn't put guns in at the time, and like Solid Snake in Smash is a different character than Solid Snake in literally any Metal Gear game. That's what I'm saying. Joker who wields a gun, but yeah, Joker has a gun for one special, but he has like, you know, the rest of his things that define him, like his little dagger, his grapple hook, his arsene, his magic, all that stuff. Gun characters just don't work. That's why that's why there are so many Mii Gunners costumes. Have you seen that? Like, have you noticed that? Like, there's so many, like all of the like special Mii characters, like the hype Mii characters, starting from Sans, Cuphead, Doom Guy, all Mii Gunners. You know? That's because, like, that's the only way you could put a gun character in. So what else? Crash. People wanted Crash, right? Crash was I don't have too much feeling about Crash. Crash is just like, that's fine. I don't know. I feel like if they were gonna do Crash, they would have done it earlier. Bandana D, I think a lot of people either wanted or didn't want that. I like Bandana D. I think he's kind of cool. Sans Undertale Mii costume still doesn't feel real to me. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Waluigi, of course, like I already mentioned Waluigi, where Waluigi at this point is an inside joke where they're never gonna do it. Do people still want like Isaac or whatever? That one oh, he was an assist trophy, never mind. From Golden Sun. He's an assist trophy. He's already dead. Yeah, you know, I wanted Hornet from Hollow Knight, but I was okay. Like I thought that would be weird to do that as the end character. Hey, Asian husband. Wanted Shadow. Shadow is like, I feel like would have been a nice Echo fighter. That's what I was like. I was talking about this with someone a long time ago where like instead of doing fighters passes with new characters, they could do Echo passes with just Echo fighters, and then they can have like Shadow and Dry Bowser and whatever, you know. Who else can get an Echo? Like Metal Mario? I don't fucking know. Probably not that. There's a metal box already in the game. But stuff like that. I think that would be a cool idea. I'd buy that. I think that would be cool. But yeah, I don't mind Sora at all. I definitely think I want to play him for sure. I'll see. I don't really play Smash all that much now. Dr. Robotnik should be an quote-unquote Echo for Bowser Jr. That could be interesting. Like cross what's it called? Cross genre echoes. Hunter rep with down B, changes between 14 weapons, unique moveset would have been unreal. Also, I think maybe a little too ambitious. Yeah. Is there like a Monster Hunter, you know, like main character, like a character that's like a like iconic character across all the Monster Hunter games? Like what if they had that bird up monster as one of the fighters, you know? I mean, they have Rathalos, I guess. That's like one of the iconic monsters, right? So yeah, they have Rathalos as an assist trophy and as a boss. There's your Monster Hunter rep. Personally, I think I think the biggest thing is like they I was kind of sad that they didn't rep enough indie games, but it's okay. That's fine. I'm very happy with how this both Fighters Pass turned out. There really wasn't. I think this is a good blend of characters. There wasn't any character I was disappointed in per se. Like, I like Byleth, you know, as so I don't think, I feel like it seems a little weird to be a DLC character, or not that weird, but because it wasn't. I don't think Three Houses was out during the base game, so also like the Tekken guy, I never played Tekken, so I didn't really have any association with that, but it's fine. I think it like gives traditional people who grew up with traditional fighters like some representation. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm happy about the send-off more than the fighter reveal, because like you saw, right, the stats, it was like 89 fighters if you count like Pyramithra and Pokemon Trainer as different fighters. 89. Like that is Honestly, that's too many, I think, to be a competitive, like a very balanced competitive fighting game. But yeah, like if you're unhappy with a roster of 89, then there's no pleasing you, I feel, you know. Like, yeah, I don't know. What anime is... I'm ranting about Smash Bros. It's almost an anime. I think Soul Bad Guy could have been in, but I doubt he would ever be a final rep. I think so too. Like they were on a nice kick of fighting game characters. They had Street Fighter, Final Fight with Terry, which I'm still honestly the most upsetting thing about the Terry like fighter was that there's no this is less important. There's no female Terry. Like I thought they should have had a female Terry alt. Anyways, Fatal Fury. Wait, what am I thinking of? I said Final Fight. Is that not the same thing? No, Final Fight, Fatal Fury. Yeah. There's like that weird like King of Fighters. They all like mix together. Yeah, that whole series. And then Tekken, right? So like, what other like big fighting game reps are they missing? Like Mortal Kombat, I would say. And I doubt they'd do Dead or Alive, but ARMS, I mean that's just a Nintendo thing, so that was also a little bit of a weird addition. I like could have sworn ARMS would have been just a base character, but Min Min's kit is actually kind of interesting. It's definitely a DLC kit, you know. If they put Mortal Kombat, would it be Scorpion or Sub-Zero? That's a very good question. I like Scorpion better. I don't know. That's a good question. Mortal Kombat might be a little violent, might be kind of hard. If you put one of those two, those guys are like very angry men, so... Yeah, I think Scorpion's the more well-known of the two. Maybe for the memes, for sure, but you know, it was Sub-Zero who created the ESRB rating with his spine rip fatality. So game historians maybe know Sub-Zero better. More infamous for that regard. Regardless, once they added, you know, Joker as the DLC. Whoops, I slipped a little. Like everything kind of went off the everything was on the table and things went crazy, and yeah, it went from a Nintendo game to a video game, and that was really cool. And then besides that, it would be Guilty Gear. That was the last other big fighting game, I'd say. There's also like Blaze Blue Anime Fighter and stuff like that, and Marvel vs. Capcom, but that's another crossover fighter, so it's not like they have their own specific reps for that, you know. But with Strive out, yeah, I could definitely see a what's it called? A Guilty Gear rep. I think that game is a little too niche though. It like with all the fighters that they picked, they were like really classic games, you know. Even if like I don't know, some of you might not have played it because they were before your time or stuff like that. All of them were relatively classic games that had were influential in their own right, or Nintendo, you know. GG blew up in Strive. I wouldn't say so. I think it fizzled out really quickly. Like I don't even play Strive anymore. Talking classic, where's our Virtual Fighter rep? Akira doesn't count. I was gonna bring him up, but I was just gonna talk about that guy. Honestly, I would have liked Phoenix Wright's appearance. Would have liked a Phoenix Wright appearance like Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, that would have been cool too. Like an untraditional like fighting character. I like those a lot when they like take characters that are not seen as from like an action game or anything and like convert it into a fighting character like Isabelle, something like that. I think that's always really cool and like shows off a high level of creativity and like what Smash can do. Pac-Man, yeah. Pong rep? They have a Pong rep. You guys have to consider that like some of these quote unquote reps that you're saying are have been like deconfirmed as assist trophies and stuff like that. ET's a bad game. It's infamous, not classic. So they wouldn't do that. Is there a Pong stage? I know there's a Pong assist trophy. I forget if there's a Pong stage, but Alien, like the Xenomorph? Huh. What tie-in would Alien and Predator have with like Nintendo, I guess? Or video games in general. I feel like they're more of a movie thing rather than I know they have video games, but they're like movie video games, right? Warcraft Lich King. Again, there has to be like, well, I guess doesn't have to be a tie-in per se, but yeah, no, Warcraft is Blizzard shit, you know. Alien Isolation's great. Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying that it's not a good game or anything. I'm just saying that when you think of Alien, I think the primary source material for that, what makes it classic is the movie rather than the game. Rhythm Heaven. That's a good question. That is a very good question. Is there no Rhythm Heaven thing? Huh. There has to be like some spirit or something, like the choir boys, right? That's like a spirit or something, but there's no like assist trophy or anything for that. That's kind of that's sad. Friday Night Funkin'. Tales of? You know, I don't know anything about Tales of, so I can tell you about that. But yeah, overall, what I'm saying is I'm looking forward to playing Sora. I'll probably do some labbing, maybe on stream, but I doubt I'll play online. You know, it would be awesome if like the final character was good netcode. Harvest Moon? I have no idea what like I know of Harvest Moon, but I have no idea like what you do in Harvest Moon. Like whenever I think of Harvest Moon, I think of Animal Crossing and how it's not Animal Crossing. That's the only association I have of Harvest Moon in my brain. Tales games like Tales of Arise. Yeah, I don't know like any of those games. I don't really know what they're about or anything. They're just like high fantasy JRPGs to me, just like Dragon Quest and such. So I don't know anything about those. If we don't have a new Rhythm Heaven game, or at least a port to the Switch in the future, then I riot. I would like a new Rhythm Heaven game. That'd be awesome. Would it be? How would we play it? Although, cause like rhythm games, like for the most part, work best with a touchscreen, I think. And Switch has a touchscreen, sure, but like, it's also a console game, so you should be able to play it with your controller. You could do controller rhythm stuff, like the tapping of like the button to the rhythm, but I don't know. That could work. That could work for sure. Isn't Harvest Moon hipster Stardew Valley? I wouldn't consider it hipster. It would be like the predecessor more like. Feel like we're never getting a new one. Hey, you never know. Oh, does the Rhythm Heaven team dissolved after Fever? Oh, yo, that's a... Okay, I didn't know that either. So yeah, probably not. Probably not then. Oh yeah, I missed that that line that you said. Offshoot Sega's Valkyria Chronicles. What? I don't know that either. There's a lot of like I never grew up on JRPGs and stuff like that. I never played any of those. So a lot of those things like blend together to me. Like early Final Fantasies, Tales of what's like Trials of Mana, Chrono Trigger. Yeah, all of those. They all kind of blend together for me. I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. But I've seen. No, I can't even say I've played it. I know I am aware of what Chrono Trigger is, like has time travel elements, so that's really all I know of. That's really the only thing I know that sets it apart from the rest of the things I listed. Hey Mika, thanks for the raid. Get rated on? Thank you. Man, I do wonder though, like Smash is such a profitable like IP for Nintendo. Like it's such a big game. It's like one of their console sellers and stuff like that. You know, would they no Emmy? Is that right? Thank you for the follow. it's I wonder if they'll bring it back even if Sakurai steps down from the director role. I know he like, you know, holds that really close to his chest, and a lot of the reason why he was pressured into making more games, even though he didn't want to, was because he didn't want to see his baby get shipped off to a different director. But yeah, I wonder what the future that will be. And like, I doubt, you know, they'll do. I highly doubt they'll do anything as ambitious as Ultimate, where they have every character from the roster. Like, that was insane. How soon we forget that was the big announcement from when the from like way long ago. That blew my mind to shit, honestly. He's got his hands full with his real baby Kirby again. I thought he like left Kirby with other people, like with HAL Lab. Like, Kirby is not part of Sora Limited, right? It's still a HAL Lab thing. Harmony, hi. How are you? Hope you're feeling well. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Too bad you didn't get your Bandana D or Waluigi reps. No, it's okay. Take care. Take care of yourself first, for sure. More Kirby reps would be appreciated. I was really hoping for Marks as a fighter, but they made him into a boss, which is fine. But oh god, Marks is such a cool character. He was like my favorite, one of my favorite Kirby characters for sure. What other like Kirby characters are there? There's a gear guy that I don't know too much about, so. Oh shoot. Oh, come on, Han. All right. That's a good one. I like it. To this date, I wish Galactic Knight would be a separate character instead of Meta Knight skin. Yeah, like what I was saying earlier with the Echo Pass. Like, Galactic Knight would have been really cool as an Echo fighter, but you know, he already has a palette, so let's see. To this date, I still want Rajang in Smash. Well, Rathalos took his place, so too bad. Bet Among Us is gonna have a dumb me skin. How would that work? Like, one of their main characteristics is that they don't have no arms, but all Miis have arms, so. Let me think. Like, it's usually defined by like me costumes are like hat, body. That's it, actually. Hat and body, right? So would the hat just be like a big dumpy like oval over your head, and then the body would be just the two stupid legs? And if you put them both together, you don't have arms. Ah, yes, I get to see Venti beat the shit out of Ridley in my fighting game. You could still do that. You just have to like imagine Venti and Roxas look like Sora. Oh, I guess it's Ventus, not Venti. Never mind. Forget it. That joke fell apart. Called Sora years ago. I should have bet money on it. I feel like the Sora situation is like the strongest legal team in the West versus the strongest legal. Oh gosh, yeah. Maybe not the strongest legal team, but oh, I guess it all is encompassed under there. But yes, like the company that doesn't want their shit touched by anything versus the company that has their hands in everything and everyone wants to be part of. Something like that. I think it would be an honor to be a rep in Smash. I don't know why like people are so protective of their IPs, you know? If you can have freaking like if you can have Mickey Mouse, you know, getting his shirt exploded off by like a giant pillar of Heartless, you know, like why can't you have him in a fighting game, huh? Like a cartoon fighter at that, you know? If you can have Goofy straight up die, like in a game, why can't you like? Why are you so protective of your IPs, especially when you're talking about something like Smash, you know? They just make it like the pig and creeper ones, where the hands just float. Well, pigs have their front legs, you know, and creeper has the creeper Minecraft skin, which is kind of like that it has arms too. So at that point, if you're just gonna keep the arms, it's more like it's almost like a Teletubby at that point. Bear from Tekken, yeah. That's the only like Tekken character I know of. Just because there was that one thing, there's that one guy who won, like the bear was like the like low tier character, and there was that one guy who won like Evo with it. It was a big deal. That was cool. Also, bears are kind of cool in general. Again, I'm all for the unorthodox stuff. That's why I love Piranha Plant. Everyone was like, "What the fuck? Why Piranha Plant?" I was so happy with Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant was such a such an awesome, such a based fucking character. It's nice that they had it as a pre-order gift. That was a smart choice, you know. They knew like it was weird enough where it couldn't be just a regular character. But it wasn't like they couldn't force you to pay for it. So they made it like this free DLC in this limbo area. Best decision, love Piranha Plant. I hate that we have a world where Sans the Creeper can fight Sephiroth while in Mushroom Kingdom. You hate that? Isn't that amazing? You know what I hate? I hate that they made the Sans mask and the Sans body two separate like entities, and you could put your Sans head on any like costume. That's like that brings the most cursedness ever. It's just Disney. Just use Mini Sword Fighter, spam the tornado skill, say you're Venti. It's just Disney being Disney. Can't imagine anyone not wanting to be in Smash. I know, seriously. Let's sue over everything. Disney and Nintendo both give me the same vibes, like their music. Yeah, seriously. Chun-Li. Oh, Chun-Li would have been awesome. Yeah. Is Chun-Li a assist trophy? I don't even remember. Too bad I don't main plant. I used to main plant a long time ago. I forgot how to play him. I mean, you never really forget. He's very campy, but might be biased. Ryu over Chun-Li. I agree. Ryu's fine. Ken was the okay choice because it's what's it called? Echo. Chun-Li would have been like too different. Ryu is the Street Fighter. Yeah, seriously. But legs, but thighs. And Daigo Parry, right? You know. Oh, Ken was involved with that too, but but still, Daigo Perry, come on. I forgot Nick All-Stars came out because duh, Smash. I think Nick All-Stars is gonna be another one of those, like, I don't think it's gonna have the same legacy as Smash. I think it's gonna have the same like effect as something like Rivals or like or in my opinion more close to Smash City, you know, where people kind of play it for the meme and then think like, hey, this is actually not a bad Smash clone, and then play it for the meme, and then yeah, but it doesn't have the backing behind it. It's just too silly. Like, I know Smash is a little silly in itself, but like there's like a mentality to fighting games. Like, they have to look a certain, like have a certain aesthetic, or else like you can't take it seriously enough. And I think like stuff like Smash City and Nick All-Star and Thames Fightin' Herds. God, that's such a horrible name for a game. Yeah, like that. Those were all suffered because they weren't, you know, they had the wrong aesthetic for a fighting game. I also want to try Nick All-Star. I like, it's there's some time between now and Sora, so I can play it a little bit. But yeah, Cat Dog, the most broken shit ever. I don't know anything about the roster right now. And it's a new game, you know, people are figuring out the tech. Remember when like our early Smash Ultimate, like people thought whatever was broken, and now the tier list is all flopsy duty weird and stuff. I can finally see SpongeBob fight Aang to the death. I feel like there's a lot of Nickelodeon games where that happened. Is there not? Esports Smash, SpongeBob main, getting destroyed because people our age have experience since Melee or older. Yeah. Well, that's just fighting games in general. That's like definitely what's been happening with well, allegedly, I haven't tried it out, but that's apparently that's what's happening with what's that Pokemon game, that Pokemon MOBA. Shoot, why do I not know it? Sorba, you like that game? It's like your favorite game. Unite, yeah, that one. I feel like a lot of kids are getting bullied on that. You know, adults are kind of mean. Kids are horrible, but adults are also kind of mean. Rayman isn't in Smash because he's in Brawlhalla. Aether has a lot of like weird indie reps too. So Rayman is kind of a dead franchise though. Like no one really knows like Rayman. I don't think Rayman ever became that big hit that its cult following thinks it is. Like, if you look back, like, what's the Rayman game, you know? What's the one that, like, if you think Rayman, you think this game, you know? That's the classic that, like, really set it off. Let's see. He's getting bullied, meanwhile me getting bullied. League people went there, crushed every kid's dream. Hard to communicate with others in that game. Yeah. Oh my god, remember when like Nintendo did that phone app that you could like have voice chat for Splatoon via like a third-party phone app? God, that was such a freaking why is there like online just like models of anything just so bad. Like who's in charge of this stuff? My goodness. I liked Rabbids more than Rayman. Yeah. Let's see. The Rayman game, The Great Escape. The Great Escape, was that yeah, Rayman 2, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember anything from that game. I remember you could like, you had like, I remember you could like, you had power-ups, and there was one where you like, your punches became like bear traps, and you can climb with that. That's all I remember from that game. I mean, it didn't last that big of an impression, so I don't know. Rayman Legends, I think, the best movement in 2D shit ever. I do agree, Rayman Legends, fantastic game, but it's not like a you know, like a classic. That's definitely more of a modern game, and that's like, that like is not where, you know, Rayman became popular. Maybe it reintroduced Rayman as a concept to people with like Rayman Origins and stuff like that. But still, that's what I'm saying is like prior to that, like, was there really a standout game from them? The Rabbids do make me want to start a slight genocide. Ugh. That phone app sucked. I never tried it, but like, just the idea of that is like the most ridiculous thing ever. People have Discord, all right? And if you didn't have Discord, maybe you were still on Skype back then. Still, like, why would you ever? That was my first Rayman game. You know what my first Rayman game was? Rayman Arena. I don't even know like where that line aligns in like the Rayman universe. That was a bizarre game. Yeah, I remember that game like stressing me out as a child. It was a racing game, kind of like a foot racing game. It was really weird. They didn't want to put voice chat so little Timmy playing Splatoon wouldn't have Bob from Texas telling him he'd fuck his mom. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that happening. For sure. Sora, yeah, it's cool. Tried using it while playing Animal Crossing with my friends. There was static. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, just use Discord. Arena had a good ass soundtrack. Did it? I don't remember. I don't remember too much about that game. That game was it was like you had different game modes and stuff. I know there was like a race. Like that was like one of the main ones. And like you had one where you had to fight. You like collect boxes and like a battle mode. Jeez. Such a bizarre game. To this day, I wish League had a team voice chat. Yeah. Wait. I feel like I slightly recall them having something similar to that. Do they not? Oh, maybe it was like an experimental thing that never got pulled through or something. I don't remember. They had a voice chat for pre-made groups, not for an entire random team. Ah, I see. Okay. So I wasn't going crazy. Not nearly as funny. Yeah, it wouldn't be for sure. Although I usually turn voice chat off. I'm not like, I don't really like team games in general. I don't want to rely on someone, and I don't want people relying on me, so. Unless it's like a co-op game, but that's like more local, you know? Easier to spread your attention. Play Valorant with friends. I am so bad at tactical shooters. I never know what to do, you know? It's like, do people, okay. Let me ask something about Valorant, okay? Do people actually know what they're doing when they're playing Valorant? Like, are they actually going to places that they're supposed to, or are they just kind of randomly wandering until they peek and like kill someone, you know? And someone was just mispositioned or something. Are there like actual like routes that like you're supposed to go? Like you're supposed to know that these are like hot spots and like be careful at these areas, or like these are like important points to take control of because they have an advantage here or whatever? Or are people just like fumbling about the map until something happens, you know? Because that's me. That's me, because I'm not gonna spend my time learning these maps. Again, I have a horrible sense of direction, right? Like, I couldn't do something like that. I played a bunch of Overwatch, and I still don't know the maps there. And I actually liked Overwatch. But yeah, like, I feel like map positioning is so important and crucial in that game, especially since like so many characters are about like blocking vision or controlling area or whatever. Like, I could never do something like that. I was wondering, do people actually know what they're doing? Because that seems like a pretty big skill, like a bigger skill than just being able to aim properly. Like, aiming seems like easy compared to that. Like, I can aim. Keep your crosshair where their head is. It's not like it changes all that much. But yeah, I don't know. That whole, like, I think in a firefight, if you get seen first, like, you lose. Like, that's way more important than your aim. Right? Am I wrong here? That's kind of why I don't like these tactical shooters. I like more I like shooters that are more similar to like old school Halo and Overwatch, where you have a bunch of life and you could just be shooting at each other forever. And you could actually run away from a fight if you get caught. Stuff like that. That's fun to me. The newer Halos are even already getting to a point where it's like the HP is a little too low. But yeah. They literally shout random numbers and just go, huh? And I just go, huh? Yeah. Random numbers and letters. I get that part, but it's like, that's like, what, 50%, 40% of the map is like represented by those numbers and or letters. And even so, those rooms that those letters are in are like big. They have like vantage points and stuff, so. When I watch Friends and other VTubers, the amount of times I hear people say, I don't know. From CS, I know where the routes that the enemies likely come from, important points that give you a lot of line of sight, etc. Yeah, that's what I figured. But for CS, like, there wasn't that many maps, right? There's only a couple. And like, you would play the same map like Like in a competitive round, you would play the same map for a long time, correct? I guess that's the same for Valorant, right? Excuse me. It's been a while since I played that game. I only play because, you know, people want me to play. I have a friend who really wants me to play, and I do it for them, but it pains me every time. The more you play, the more you'll know the maps. At least at a basic level. Seeing them first, then you win. You're not wrong. Both Overwatch and Halo have pretty impactful map awareness. You probably just didn't get skill rank level. Yeah, no, I agree. I think like those were definitely important as well. But definitely with Halo, I didn't give a shit about the map at all. That was a clusterfuck, you know. Just it was fun party time, you know. But with Overwatch, there was definitely points where I was like, I wish I knew how to like get here or like go over here or, you know, cover this area or push this point from a different angle, stuff like that. I would always be like, I wish I knew all of these things. And eventually, like, I knew some basic shit. Didn't know if it was optimal at all, just knew it was an option. And yeah, I think that made a big difference for sure. But with Overwatch, I think more so like with all of these games, right? Like a meta arises, like an optimal strategy or whatever, right? Like with Valorant, it's like, I think like being able to know where your opponent is and peeking and getting the first strike is the most important. And with Overwatch, it's like doing a team wipe and timing your ults is the most important. I think like that was the problem with Overwatch, is that it was so centralized around like team combos that like that was the entire game, just poking at each other from a distance until something was charged and someone was misplaced, and it's like a freaking League of Legends team fight. It's trash. Hey, Miss Larry. CS had a lot of maps, just not many legal ones. Oh, I see. Some CS maps are just unfair for one of the teams sometimes. Okay. That makes sense. Speaking of legal maps, I really like the Kingdom Hearts map, and I think it could be a legal map, but the motion thing is off-putting. I don't know. And there's already a similar map with like what, Smashville, but like I would replace Kingdom Hearts map with Smashville. I think it's cool. I'm a little sad that like so a lot of these newer maps don't have gimmicks. Like what the fuck, man? Like what happened to stage hazards? Where's the Kingdom Hearts stage hazard? Like, you already have a mode where you can turn off stage hazards. Might as well go crazy with the stage hazards so that you have that option at least. I'm sick of these maps where it's like turn off stage hazard literally does nothing. Ugh. Remember the arms map? That was cool. It had those springs on the side. And the Persona maps had like the trains and the ceilings and shit. Like, bring that stuff back, you know? Not some shitty like Fire Emblem map where it changes between uninspired locations and bad layouts. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Stage hazards aren't legal and people online turn them off anyways, but like, since you have the option to turn them off, might as well give it to us like a crazy stage hazard so that we can have fun when we want to have fun. I've been more into like just messing around with Smash as a party game. It's a lot of fun. Honestly, I think that's I feel like it's, people love their competitive Smash. They love their whatever bullshit Smash. 1v1, Final Destination, Fox only. They love that too much that they forget that party mode Smash is fucking fun, man. I like that Pokemon Dream map where you float atop enormous Pokemon. The Poke Floats, yeah. They brought all the characters back. I wonder why they didn't bring all the stages back. I felt like that wouldn't have been too hard, right? Like, why not? You almost have all the stages. Poke Float is missing. You almost have all the stages. You freaking didn't bring Poke Float back, but you brought back, well, what's that one, like, stupid tadpole stage with the bouncing music leaf blocks? God damn, that stage is horrible. Although, I mean, the fact that it was so horrible made it kind of awesome too. Moon high. What was cool about that stage was it was like the perfect like green where you can chroma key the whole stage out. if you really wanted to. That was always kind of funny. People love to feel that they earned the win. Yeah. Okay. Those are the people who... okay, I get it. There's a time and place for that. But like, you know, people who play fucking Mario Party and turn off bonus stars because they think they swing the game too much, those people are not fun. Bonus stars are the entire point of the game. Pummel Party knows. They kept bonus chalices. Yeah, there's an option to turn it off, but, you know. My favorite casual stage in Smash is Summit, the Snowy Mountain. Yeah, that I like that stage too. I just don't like that there's like so much of the stage that you can't use. There's that big block of ice like right in the middle of the stage. Bonus stars are only fun when there isn't a massive gap between players. Is it like I feel like Mario Party is a chaotic enough game where like typically massive gaps shouldn't occur. And also like maybe not in the newer yeah, no, sometimes in the new Mario Parties too. It's definitely like calmed down a lot. But like back in the old Mario Parties where you had the miracle spaces where it's like trade stars with this player, that like which like fucked the game up completely. That was awesome. Those were so cool. Right now you have like the chance for like random like blocks to give you bonus stars and stuff like that to swing the game. You know, honestly, like that's oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Like now bonus stars is only 2 or something. Like when you are like 10 stars and the rest only have 1 or 2. Yeah, at that point, right? It's like, yeah, of course bonus stars don't help. Like there was an issue with the game originally, you know? If you expect bonus stars to help when it's that steamrolled, like that's a little too excessive. That just means that none of the game means anything and it's only the bonus stars. But like, I feel like the bonus stars was a good balance, to be honest. But how do you like roll, like ball out of control with 10 stars like that? I think like there's not enough you can do like to fuck over everyone else where that's the case, you know? Like, yeah, you can't like target fuck over someone in that much in that game, or at least you shouldn't be able to. What do you think about the giga meta slavery that happens in Mario Kart 8? What? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? No one likes to play with me. Maybe that's why I don't have friends anymore. Hey, you should we should do a Pummel Party stream together, and you could try to get 10 chalices over everyone else. See how that works. Mario Kart 8 Online is the biggest meta slave fast I've ever seen, and I play competitive Roblox regularly. Well, here's the thing. Like, the people who are playing online Mario Kart on their own time, that in not like in a party setting, like if you're still playing Mario Kart 8 like by yourself online, like of course all you're trying to do is grind out wins. That's a party game, man. Like if you're being a loner and doing it on your own, yeah, you're gonna be a meta slave, of course. That's my thought on it. if you're wondering, yeah, like it takes a specific kind of person to have a specific kind of dedication to be playing online Mario Kart on their own, you know? And by meta slave, I feel like you're talking about something like super heavy on the worm ATV with roller wheels or something like that, right? Like that kart combination everyone uses to get max mini turbos, mini turbo boosts. So I didn't even know you can play Roblox competitively. Well, Roblox, that's the thing about Roblox is that's like a game engine. Oh, it's almost like a game engine, right? That's pretty much how like it markets itself at this point. So you just make a competitive game in that game engine and you have competitive Roblox. Well, now that my strat is out, I won't be able to win against you guys. That doesn't seem like a secret strat. That just seems like, you know, optimal play. And I wouldn't say it's you bullying anyone to victory. I feel like it's just them not capitalizing on optimal play. But even so, it's they still need to be making suboptimal moves in order for that to snowball that hard. Because you can't make those plays every time, you know? It's not a consistent game. A lot of it is based on a dice. And there's rubber banding mechanics too, so. Competitive DDLC. Man, I still haven't gotten my physical copy of DDLC. What the fuck? I ordered that months ago. Are you kidding me? I even changed my pre-order because the original place I pre-ordered from was delayed. So I switched it only to have everywhere be delayed. God damn. Sucks. I don't even know, like, I don't even know when it's coming out. I don't know where my pre-order is. Like, I don't know the state of it. Like, I really don't. It's October. Leave Deskun alone. Did you get the full package? I did. Of course I got the full package. I want my acrylic figures. I want my box art with Monica's face on it. I want to put that in my Switch game shelf, you know? Ugh. Gosh, like, where's my stuff, man? Yeah, stickers and all. Probably stolen. That's kind of what happened with my Gura acrylic stand. Yeah, it just one day showed up and I was like, oh sweet, I ordered this like freaking forever ago. It's finally here. It's really tiny. Now the next thing I can expect is my what do you call it? Kiryu Coco track jacket and badge and family in crest, you know. Got a lot of pre-order stuff. I've mentioned this before, but this year or these past years, I guess it's just been a year or whatever. I've spent more money on things that I don't own than I've ever had in my life. Kickstarter addicts. Yeah, like that's the other thing, right? I usually don't back Kickstarters or whatever. I backed freaking Friday Night Funkin' because I wanted a girlfriend shirt. They haven't even sent out the release form to let you pick your shirt. Like, what the heck's up with that? What else are you waiting to be delivered? I have good question. Let me open my Geek Jack account. Hold on. Uh-oh. That's not my password. I'll figure it out. I know for sure I'm waiting for like a Pekara Figma. I'm waiting for the Gura Pop, I think. I don't remember if I ordered that, but I got the Nendroid also. The Gura Nendroid. Got the cup set from the anniversary plus the shirt. And I'm waiting for the t-shirt and mouse pad. Gura t-shirt and mouse pad. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, me saying this all out loud. Oh. I realized too much too much shit. Kiryu Coco tracksuit, just Adidas but lower relative quality? Perhaps, but it has, you know, the design of it, which, yeah, which is cool. Probably. Oh, then the other thing like that happened was like I had these DDLC shirts like shipped to my house that I totally forgot I ordered. I'm literally wearing one of those shirts that I forgot I ordered right now. So, yeah, that's funny. Got the boyfriend statue. This better not fail. Pre-orderable stuff nowadays. Oh, I feel like I pre-ordered another figure too. I wanted to pre-order the I don't know. This is getting too like weeb at this point, but there was a Konosuba like Megumi Union like Chinese outfit, like Cheapao like server outfit figures that looked so fucking good. I really wanted to order those, but I didn't. I missed the pre-order window. Oh, I have a Black Rock Shooter pop figure also in the wings. That's another thing. Ugh. I don't even know why I ordered that one. It just looked good. I don't know. I was weak. It was cheap. Pop figures are cheap. Or, I can't say pop figures. They're not pop figures. Pop-up Paradise figures. Big difference. Pop figures. What are pop figures? Like Funko Pops? Suck. Crap. Garbage, you know? Pop-up Paradise. Cheap alternative to figures. I can appreciate it. Anyways. This is just CC shrimping time. Yeah, seriously. I don't even know like how I'm gonna manage with like Gen 2 releasing their stuff, you know? Like they're all growing on me. Slowly, but surely. You know, remember that, what's it called? That Ryuko Nendroid that I ordered, the special souvenir jacket one from Anime Expo? I still haven't even unboxed that yet. I just, it's still on my desk in its box. I remember, I think it was Lurie I was asking like, hey, are you gonna unbox it or are you just gonna keep it in its original packaging? And I was like, oh, of course I'm gonna unbox it. Like, it'd be rude to keep it. I just never had time to set it up. And it's still in its original packaging. What a hypocrite, right? God damn. Anyways, I'm still ordering more shit, you know? Waiting for a... I would have gotten a Byleth amiibo, but they don't have female Byleth, so screw that. I don't know if I want to buy a Pyramithra amiibo or a Sephiroth amiibo. They all look really good. Same with Joker. They all look really good, but... don't know. Never owned a figure. Once you have your first, then like, that's when, you know, that's when the like floodgates open. That's your gateway. I was the same. Never owned a figure. Same with Daki's, Dakimakura's. I want more of those, to be honest. I haven't really looked through any of those. Maybe I'll have a lot of money saved and buy a figure of Killer Queen soft and wet and put them together. Killer Queen, which one was Killer Queen again? Killer Queen Jojo. Oh, the cat, yeah, okay. Unboxing stream? I don't have a camera, like a good like hand camera. I don't know, camera that doesn't show just my face, non-face cam camera. Does that make sense? Yeah, whatever. And I don't have a good setup. Like my table, it has good space, but I don't want to move my keyboard and everything. Good JoJo figure cost like one minimum weight each. Like those high detailed figures, yeah, they're all really expensive. My most expensive figure is the Fashion Week Ryuko. Yeah, the Good Smile Fashion Week Ryuko, and that's not even like that extreme of a figure. It's not one of those super heavy duty, like massive figures. It's nice. Oh god, I want a freaking you know what I want like more than anything? Maybe not more than anything, but those freaking Good Smile bunny suit figures are so awesome. I wanted the Ryuko one so badly, like, but I was a poor college, like, homeless person at the time when they were doing pre-orders, so of course I couldn't justify buying it. Where would I put it? You know, where would I get the money? Oh, now I can't get it. It's gone. And then there was like a Rindo one that came out and I was like, oh my god, I want this one too, but if I get this one, then I'll feel bad for not getting the Ryuko one. I just look at those and cry. All this talk of late ships makes me happy I live in a hub city. I wouldn't, Other than the DDLC, I wouldn't say they're late shipments. They're just like pre-order shit that like take forever anyways. Like I totally expected this. They were like, oh, expected shipping date, freaking next year. So it's like, all right, well, I'll forget about it, and one day it'll show up, and it's like, hey, present from past me. Anyone experience getting bootlegs? Like, not on purpose? I think I'm okay so far. I haven't really did anything. I haven't been on any sketch websites to like order shit. I pay the extra for the reputable fee. Don't do that eBay, Craigslist stuff. Buy from retailers. Protective of my monetary funds. Imagine the guy that bought that giant Whitebeard figure. Oh, wasn't there like a $100,000 life-size like Rem figure or something? Or like $1 million? It was like crazy, like ungodly amount for like a life-size figure. That's crazy. Oh man, there was this one thing that I saw a long time ago. It was a like a blog or something where it was like this guy, he would visit like different places, like sightseeing places all around like the world, and he would bring a life-size cutout, like a standee cutout, cardboard cutout of Hollow from Spice and Wolf. Holo, however you pronounce it, Holo. I say Holo, Holo, from Spice and Wolf, and bring it everywhere and take pictures at these sightseeing places with that standee. And I was like, dude, that guy's living the dream. Holy shit. I would love to fucking do that. Bring a nice cutout of Ryuko with me. Thought you were gonna say I wanted to buy a bunny suit. Yeah, sure. I know what I would do with a bunny suit. If in some hypothetical universe I had a girlfriend or whatever, I'd absolutely buy her a bunny suit. Not gonna lie, I was gonna make a joke that you could buy the Ryuko bunny for Super Spence piece, but they're actually like $800+. Yeah, I know. And I don't, the worst part about like being $800+ is that it doesn't go to like, it goes to the person who's scalping me, you know? I don't want them to have that money. Although I don't mind that they're doing it, whatever, right? It's a collectible item at this point. It's limited edition. Who cares, you know? But still, that's too much. That's too much. It doesn't serve any practical use, so I really can't justify spending that much on it. I'm practical sometimes. Amaterasu Nendo pre-order that hasn't come yet. Oh, he's a... How would that look? Interesting. Can't wait to get Hamtaro too. My goodness, you have like all the animals. I appreciate the human form, so. Point, you don't even call it a figure, you call it a statue. It is a statue, it's huge. It's like it's like one of those like really huge ones, so. Someone 3D printed a life-size 2B figure. People are hella dedicated, yeah, seriously. 2B's kind of hot. I like her. She's a little, I don't know, like too specific of an aesthetic. That's like, or not too specific, too specific to a general aesthetic. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's not unique enough. I don't know. Anyways, Just get a girlfriend, shake my head. Hey. Buy one for her birthday. Yeah, no, but I'll buy one for my birthday. But yeah. Not a furry. No one was making that allegation. You brought it up. That's kind of sus. Not gonna lie. You know, I never considered myself a furry. The closest thing that that got me to be like, I'm not a furry, but, you know, like my I'm not a furry but moment was watching that one Pokemon video, the Harkness test or whatever, like the picking your partner. You know the video. You know the one. You know the one. Yeah, that was a weird video. That was a weird video. That was gross. Well, yeah, like, man, who would be attracted to that? That's just, it's crazy. It's not me. Ugh. Just get a girlfriend, man. Even I can do it. You should. You have an anime man avatar. Some people don't care that I have an anime man avatar. I wish people did. Just say that you think 2B is a normie waifu. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. 2B is a normie waifu, okay? That's what I meant. Did you link the video? Oh god, you did, yeah. Don't watch it. It's cursed. 2B is a normie waifu. She really is. You know who else I think is a normie waifu? Besides Rem, obviously. The girl from Fate. Not Saber. Saber's great. She's a little normie, but she's great. At least she's great. The other one, the twin tail one. Is her name Rin? I don't even know her name. She's like normie as fuck. That's what I think, personally. You know who's a based waifu though? Who's like kind of normie, but like normie in a based way? Fucking Princess Peach. If you said your waifu was Princess Peach, I'd respect that. I'm not gonna lie. Who would you say is the normiest waifu? Maybe Rem, honestly. No, I don't know. She's too much of a 02. Oh, that's another one. Ugh, 02. Ugh. Anyone who's transcended into meme status, probably. But I don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question, actually. They're all up there. Any other ones? Like, can't think of any, like, off. Those are definitely the ones that stick out to me. Mikasa, maybe? I don't think people like Mikasa, but if they do, something's wrong with them. They don't know what a waifu is. Aqua, maybe? Aqua's, yeah, I could see that. I mean, there's also, like, Minato Aqua from Hololive. She's great. Every Disney princess? Nah, Disney princesses are fine. Like, they're like hardly waifus. They're more like Wi-Fi's. Remember? Yeah. That Pro ZD videos? They're Wi-Fi's. You know, Wi-Fi like to marry. Anyways. Rin Tosaka. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't know, man. I'm going on mywaifulist.com to see the top. There's a website. I'm going to that website too. Let's go. Is this someone's blog? Huge domains. Oh. It's not a real what. Okay, there we go. Megumi. Oh, that's also super normie. Look at all these. Oh, Toru's 9th? Dude, I fucking love Toru. I'm surprised she's that high. God, who even likes Amelia? Like, Hollow's great. She's fine. She's passable. Same with Mai. Megumi. Yeah, that's pretty basic. Kana's a child, guys. I don't care that she's like a dragon age. See how she goes to fucking kindergarten. Have standards. Jeez. My goodness. Interesting list. Interesting list. Why do you say like that? Stop it. She's 13 in the light novel? My goodness, that's crazy. Well, she's I don't know. She's a race of imaginary humans. You guys watched the movie, right? The Konosuba movie? Turns out like Megumi's like red mage or whatever mage race is like some imagination, some machinations of some like weave. Anyways, forget her name, but the raccoon girl, Raftalia, yeah, she's okay. She has the problem with that is that like she's fine until she starts like pandering to be a waifu. Like in the normal series, like during plot progression, she's like an okay character. But once like it gets to the fan servicey stuff, she breaks apart into like this fucking sad moe blob, who's like hard, like subhuman. Ugh. It's embarrassing that people like it's shameful that they treat their characters like that. But whatever. Gesai Yuno. Oh yeah, forgot about her. Yeah, any yandere shit is like adds a lot to normie status because realistically, like having a psycho like that is not a good thing. Although I will say, I hate to admit it. I fucking hate that this is the case, but I actually really like Toga from My Hero. I hate it. I don't know why. There's just something about it. There's something about her. Anyways. Amelia's pretty. She is pretty. She just like lacks a personality. That's the only problem. Imagine dating her. Okay, bye, honey, as she leaves the car to go to kindergarten. Oh, jeez. Oh, stop. Stop. These images are not okay. Toga's cute though. Yeah. I think you should never, you know, you shouldn't do Psycho. Psycho is a dangerous, like, slippery slope, you know? You like her mouth, don't you? Stop! Stop! You're exposing me! No! Stop! Why do you have to say the words that I don't want to hear? She steals people's blood to get her quirks. What if she buys them from the hospital? No, it's not about her quirk. It's about Like I could care less about her quirk. It's more about like, oh, she's just insane, you know? Anyways, saying don't date crazy. I know a different variation of that saying, but yes, pretty much don't date crazy. Or ask other girls on their period for, oh god, you're just freaking bringing back the stupid vampire jokes that aren't jokes. They're just vile. I don't like the crazy girls. Stop. Everyone right now. An entity appears and demands you choose a fictional character for you to marry and live alongside. You must choose or die. If I got to choose, like, actually that's a hard choice. Like, Ryuko is like honestly #1 in my heart, but practically speaking, like Kyoko Hori from Horimiya is like, it's just so perfect. She's like actually the most perfect like wife material like out there. But like Ryuko's special, you know? She's like Hori could be a real person. Ryuko can't. So just having that special, like the novelty of a fantasy character, you know? Those are good jokes and you know it's stop. Ugh. That was a good stream though. I enjoyed that. We should do that again sometime whenever you're feeling better, feeling down to stream. Just hit me up. Welcome back, Mika. Oh, chat's exposing me all the time. X95 from GFL? What's GFL? What's that acronym? Help me grow as a person. That's you have a girlfriend though, so I mean no they don't compare. You're a waifu is like a mistress, you know, like she and like the girlfriend like shouldn't really meet, or your interactions shouldn't really have crossover. If they have a healthy best friend relationship, that's fine, but best not complicate things. Anyways, CC spin-off anime CC and his crazy waifus. Dude, I would love to be in like be a protagonist of a harem anime. That'd be awesome. Could be girls frontline. Oh, okay. Even though like, you know, what's called harem animes are like the most degenerate like forms of media out there. Most degenerate form of wish fulfillment out there. You know, I dig it. Know something crazy? My picture and Discord have been Monogatari for the past 6 years, but even then I wouldn't call her my waifu, but I would very much like to be her homie. That's fair. There are people like that too. I have like people that's like, yeah, they'd be cool friends. I don't know about waifus. In fact, like I feel like I never really feel like Hololive like talents. I never like considered any of them like waifu material, but like I definitely think of them as like I really want to be their friends. There are exceptions, like I think Iris is great. And Ina too, but but like I love Pekara, but yeah, she like I would definitely like to be her friend more than waifu. Anyways, you look like a protagonist in an anime already. Do I? Oh, I hope that's a good thing. Protagonists usually have boring designs, so I hope that it's like it's not that kind of protagonist, you know. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, though. Harem animes are, you know, typically kind of bad. Yeah, I get that for sure. The only thing I would change is have his hair covering both of his eyes. Oh God. That's different kind of protag. Yeah. Do I? I don't know. Those. I would say I wouldn't mind being a protag for one of those shows, but at the same time, I feel like those people are kind of scumbags. So I have more respect, you know, respect for women. Maybe something vanilla. Shonen or Kyoto Animation character kind of deal. CC is as a hentai character. Plot twist, it's a yaoi. Oh no. I don't think I'd be I would not be down for that. How they do their eyes. Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Harmony. Don't think too much about. Don't think too much about what we're saying. I can't watch harem animes. Honestly, like, what's the last harem anime I watched? I couldn't even tell you. I don't update my anime list anymore. I should do that. It's just like I finish anime so infrequently now that I don't even like. Was there any prominent harem animes like recently at all? Like I don't even know. Couldn't even like when I think of harem anime, the only thing that comes to mind is like To Love Ru, you know? To Love Ru Darkness. Oh, what's that? The High School DxD too. That one. Okay. To be fair, that show was kind of good though. I didn't watch the final season though. I don't care. I'm over it. I'm already over it. It's fine. Look up Vanilla Nekopara. You're on the right track, but no. Last one, DxD, cause vowed to watch every season. Now I must fulfill my promise. It's cool. I think it's a cool series. Oh, you know. Okay, so the reason why I was thinking about that recently, I just remembered. This is how my brain works. Okay, you know how Twitch is like adding or testing, adding boosts, right? Like boost this channel or whatever. Right, so I was like, oh, okay, that's seems like a weird function. But I was like, oh, if I had you know how like all of my sound alerts are anime themed and stuff like that. Like if someone boosted my channel, I absolutely 100% my sound alert would be fucking that High School DxD main character guy using his red dragon gauntlet and like the boost ability. 100% that would be it. boost. Monster Musume? I didn't watch that one. Was it good? I don't know. The spider chick looks kind of cool, but besides that, I don't know. Monster Musume, like I feel like I can't watch that anymore because I watched Interspecies Reviewer and that was so like such a good show that like that's my definitive Monster Girl show or Monster Girl. I guess that's what you refer to. My issue with anime is that 86 became my gold standard. Nothing's appealing anymore. Yeah, I get that. I understand that feeling. It's not good. I watched every season. It's not. It's really not. Dude, what? Did it not age well? Is that why? I thought it was good. I remember it being awesome. I like Yona of the Dawn, Orin High School Host Club, and Konosuba. Konosuba's not. I would never consider Konosuba a harem. If what's his name? What's the dude's name? Why can't I? Kazuma. Kazuma. If he was a harem protag, like, oh, you know what? He kind of fits he kind of fits in that category actually. Maybe. But it's kind of like kind of calling Portal 2 a first-person shooter. Like I guess the makings are there. It's just you just feel it in your heart of hearts that it's more of a comedy than a. Well, I guess harems are mostly comedies, but my argument's falling apart. Let's just move on. Monster Musume is like interspecies reviewer, but sometimes it remembers racism exists. Does it? Okay. Darkness scares me. Darkness is awesome. It's so sad Yona wasn't finished. Oh, that sucks. An important high school DxD character died, and the reaction of most of the people I knew was to fucking burst out laughing. Typically doesn't mean it's very good. What are you talking about? How? Okay. Okay, clearly, when you refer to good, you're looking for a specific thing, you know? Like, high school DxD is good like The Room is good, okay? Like, if you were going into that thinking it was gonna have a serious, like, heartfelt, like plot that you weren't gonna laugh at a major character death, like, you're viewing it wrong. Like, come on, you have a character that freaking his power is literally exploding clothes off girls. Like, what are you expecting? It's great. Fit harem. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. Monogatari. I haven't watched the Monogatari series, so I am aware of it, but I haven't watched any of it. Yeah, it looks cool, but it seems like just too much of an undertaking. That weird anime with the toothbrush scene? Yes, it has the toothbrush scene, but it also has other weird scenes too, like the naked like book room scene. That scene was kind of cool, or the scene where the vampire lady's like gets her head smashed in, or the one where the freaking dude beats up a like little child. You know, that was uncomfortable. There's a lot of weirdness in that. You can't just be like toothbrush scene and be over with it. You know what else had a toothbrush scene? Freaking the opening of Don Machi, but people like that. Anyways, sorry, I'm losing my mind a little bit. Unhinged, like, weeb crazy person, like CC is coming out. Which I guess is good. I wasn't planning on this, but, you know. Second season's DxD tried so fucking hard to be serious. Like 2 episodes, it almost got there. I don't, honestly, like, You're probably right that it wasn't that good because I don't remember most of the plot, to be honest. So I just remember like it was fucking stupid. And I like stupid sometimes. When it knows it's stupid, stupid works. Is High School DxD good? Should I watch it? Huh? I don't know. It's kind of old. I don't know if it aged well. Can't wholeheartedly recommend it anymore. Watch Interspecies Reviewer. If you're itching for some ecchi stuff, watch Interspecies Reviewer. That shit's fire. It's the toothbrush scene, come on. My favorite Monogatari scene is... Oh, I'm trying to convince him to help. He's naked while doing it in a hotel room. More so for the story? Okay, well then, definitely don't watch DxD. Has no story. And Interspecies Reviewer doesn't really have a story. It's very episodic, and it's more about world building than ecchi. It's all about world building. There's no like central plot. There is, but like it's not like very plot driven. So yeah, so no is the answer to both. I don't know. It seems like very like story-driven animes are few and far between now. It's easier to make something episodic that's good than something really story-driven, because it takes effort to write a good story, good compelling story, but it doesn't take a lot of effort to make something look good and feel good to watch. At least not the same amount. You know? I think some episodes have epilepsy warnings. I could see that for sure. Yeah. Kino? Like Kino's Travel, right? Is the male person? Is that, am I thinking of the right thing? The order to watch Monogatari is super unclear. I hate that. I hate when shows are like, have a watch order, you know? That also made me think like, that's also one of the reasons why I wasn't like crazy about the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, because like the watch order for that like was a little weird as well. Talking motorcycle. Oh, I didn't know there was a talking motorcycle. I was aware of the motorcycle. I didn't know it was talking. Yeah, something about the broadcasting was like all wrong, which was weird, so I don't know. Whatever, it's my brain, like I can't hold, I don't hold enough information anymore in my brain for all this anime. I want to rewatch all these things just to remember the feeling, but at the same time I don't. There's a weird I can't even think of the word. motivation. That's not the right word. It's like you want to feel like you've done a lot of things. You've completed a lot of series, you know. You want to feel like you've accomplished. Oh, yeah, I guess that's it. A very weird sense of accomplishment for finishing a lot of animes, even though you gleaned nothing from watching it. Oh god, speaking of animes that that are nothing. I mean, I guess it's not nothing, but there's that I mentioned it the other day. Like right now Netflix is going like the collective oh, hold on. The collective consciousness of society has been rallying behind Netflix Squid Game, right? It's like the show of the decade or whatever, show of the year. Fucking everyone talking about it, and I watched it. You know, before. I don't want to say before it blew up. Whatever. It was just something I watched. I didn't watch it for the hype. I would have watched it for the hype, but I'm not immune to that. I want to know what's going on, but I've watched it. I have my thoughts on it. But in relation to watching that, I also watched Alice in Borderland, which is also getting a second season soon or something like that. That show fucking sucked. Oh my god. Just say I watched it before it was cool. No, I refuse. That show fucking sucked. And like it was based on a visual novel. Visual novel? Graphic novel. Graphic novel. Yeah. And I read the ending. I skipped the end because I couldn't bear reading the rest of it. I read up like around the areas just to see like how much changed. This is like relatively the same. It was pretty, actually no, I can't even say that. It was like kind of different, but it was like almost just as bad. I read the ending just to see what happens because I'm not gonna sit through all of season 2, but I do want to know like what the fuck Borderland is. They don't even answer it in the end. They kind of answer it in a vague way, but yeah, that show sucked. I really want to do like a full like episode by episode teardown of like how like everything that didn't fucking make sense about that. But yeah. Only now I realize how Netflix is suddenly recommending a fuck ton of Korean stuff. Is it though? Like I just know like for sure everyone is gonna be recommended Squid Game and like
Your form?
#1 on US probably forever. And if you watch that, I guess it'll recommend you the K-dramas and the Asian shows and whatever. Anyways, enough of that. Alice in Borderland, a manga? Yeah. Like a graphic. I get, would you call it it said, in the show, it said based on the graphic novel, Alice in Borderland, but it's pretty much a manga. Gotta go? Alright, thanks for stopping by, Harmony. Thank you. Good night, have a good night. But yeah, pretty much manga, yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho live action. Oh no. Probably gonna be bad then. Nah, it's fine. Like I don't think it has anything to like anything wrong with the show's direction or whatever. It's the actual source material is like very schlocky. So well, I mean, what can you do, right? That's fine. I don't Like, I think it's bad. Here's the thing. Like, hating something and thinking something is bad is just different for me, you know? I can think things are bad and not hate them. I can think things are... Do I hate things that are good? Probably. I probably do. There's probably something out there that I think is really good and I hate it. But yeah, like for example, I don't hate Sword Art Online. I think it's really bad, but I don't hate it. I do hate ReZero. And I also think it's bad. But I don't think it's worse than Sword Art. So yeah. I don't hate Alice in Borderland, but I think it's really bad. I think for me, it's like the idea of like people sheeping to these things that I think are bad and saying that they're good, and me not understanding why, and then me trying to explain that it's not, and then that like riles me up. I think that's it. That's what gets to me. But nah, like what you like, dislike what you dislike. Who cares? Who cares really? Like honestly. The world is dying, you know. Your opinions on fucking what show you like don't matter when we're running out of oxygen. Or not oxygen, when we're running out of breathable clean air and drinkable clean water. And the earth is heating up and creating natural disasters that are gonna wipe everyone out. You know, it's what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, and then you get bullied for being different, and then the drama music clip plays, the dream music clip plays, dream. I wouldn't say like I was bullied per se for being different, cause like I just stayed away from bullies, I guess. But I was definitely ostracized for being different. You know, that was more of the thing. Like there wasn't a lot of bullies. Like bullying is not like, I guess I come from a very Asian community, and like maybe bullying is not like that much of a thing, and it's more of like getting ignored, which who knows, might be worse, might be more psychological damage. I don't think it is, but yeah, that's what that's where my weirdness got me, but it also got me to be a VTuber, so there's that too. I don't think if I was normal or had a normal like thought processes about certain things, I would be doing what I'm doing now, right? I'm not ashamed of it or anything. It's just how it is. Actually, I'm really happy about it. I just feel kind of annoyed that like my differential thoughts that I think are very logical seem to be not well received by the populace. I find that confusing, but whatever. Thinking about previous conversation I had with someone's, what do you think is the dumbest premise behind a light novel that you've heard of? Dumbest premise. I remember someone telling me a really, really dumb one that I was like, you can't make that. That's like a one-off joke. You can't go further with that. Like, I don't know. I can't think of off the top of my head, but like to me, like dumb premise isn't so bad. It's more like I find uninspired and a boring premise worse. you know? Like, if you're just a very generic high fantasy setting with magic and monsters and stuff like that, I'm just like, what's the point, right? Who cares? I think that's worse than something super, super, like, outrageously dumb. At least that gets your attention. If it's so out there where it gets your attention, can't hold your attention because it's, like, just literally a one-off joke, then, no, that's also bad. And I'm trying to think of if there's anything like that, because at that point, you're not trying. You just had, like, a freaking high shower thought, and tried to create something out of it when there was nothing there in the first place. You know, the one that always, like, comes to mind is that one, you guys love that clip when I was like, speaking of nutting, you remember that from that Minecraft stream? Yeah, the guy who, like, jerked off on people's stuff to get revenge or something, or he was blackmailed to do it. That was bizarre premise. Yeah. When I think of weird, that's one of the first things I think of. Take dreams, normal pills. Imagine CC in the corner of a party. They don't know that Sword is poopy. I don't really, my brain is very partitioned. I don't bring that up. I don't need to bring that up. It's not in the forefront of my brain all the time. It's more of like, I don't know, actually. I don't go to parties. Who am I kidding? Bo. Yeah, that one's pretty, that one's pretty dumb. I think it's okay though. I like Bo. I didn't watch a lot of it, but it was... The thing is, it wasn't locked to its constraint, which I think was an advantage it had. Like the premise was the headhunters were like cutting everyone's hair, and this Afro dude like obviously was the guy who was gonna stop that, but they really never even like did anything about that. It was just random shit happening all the time, and that was it. Anyways, her not Isekai vending. I think that's the one. No. Okay. I think that was the really dumb one that that someone was telling me about. It could have even been you. But yeah, Isekai vending machine. Was it the person turned into a vending machine, or like there's a vending machine that vends stuff from across dimensions or across worlds? Because one is more stupid than the other, clearly. One I'll actually think it might be an interesting premise. One is just dumb. Girls in Panzer? I don't think that's that dumb. Like, Keijo is probably more ridiculous than that, but that one kind of knows where it sits. Oh yeah, Keijo. Was the time that the guy in Baki died so hard he got isekai'd, not by a truck, by Musashi. Yeah, Baki has a lot of famous characters. Oh, you know, okay. Speaking of Baki and its famous characters, what was that one freaking show on Netflix? The Ragnarok one. Where like it was like legendary humans versus the gods. That show was fucking dumb as shit. It was pretty bad too. Like, I wish it was dumber and more fun. But it was like dumb but not fun enough. American Gods? No. It was like regular, like legendary people. Like I don't even oh shoot. I don't even like Jack the Ripper, Adam or whatever. Animated show. It's an animated show. Ragnarok something. There was a meme of that show where, like, you know, Aphrodite was like, she has her two like stone servants like holding her breasts up. Record of Ragnarok. Yeah, that one. I just looked it up too.
It is a series of duels.
It's too long. It's too long. Freaking 10 episodes and just 3 battles? Come on. Should have been 10 battles in 10 episodes. Should have finished the series in 1 season. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, we've been going kind of long. I didn't expect to be this to go that long, honestly, but it was fun getting to chat with you guys. I didn't even get to chat about like the serious topics, like how I'm feeling. I know Jewel was asking that earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking a break for the rest of the week, so no streams. I'm deciding whether or not I should play Metroid Dread on Friday when it comes out, or just wait for Monday. Probably wait for Monday. Yeah, because I don't want to break it apart across the weekend. But yep, yeah, just gonna be taking a little break for this week. So, and then next week we'll be starting up a new series. So excited for that. Super excited for that. I do miss playing like variety games. I've been like really sticking with these MMOs. Yeah, but I do feel like my heart lies in variety streaming. So I'll bring a little bit of that back. But yeah, expect more Final Fantasy. Expect a couple of MapleStory progress reports, maybe. Gartic Phone, sure, if you guys want. I'll set something up. Hopefully I can start doing collabs again. I've been a little bit, I haven't been reaching out as much as I should. I haven't, honestly, I'm a little disappointed in myself. Like I haven't been, I don't think I've been putting out the proper amount of effort. That makes me sound like I'm slacking, which first, I guess you could say I am, but like not the proper amount of effort in my content and my content creation. And I think my streams have been suffering a little bit. Like I don't think I'm putting out my best work. So I'm taking a little break to recenter, refocus, and hopefully things will get, you know, back to some good stuff. Some good stuff. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's where kind of my headspace is. Nothing too serious, don't worry. Don't worry about me or anything. I'm fine. Sometimes I feel like I'm not cut out for this whole streaming thing. Not cut out for, oh gosh. Trying to go to my dashboard. But it's okay. All right. Hani is playing League again. We can go pay her a visit. "3M talking to you counts as qualifications, maybe." Feels bad for her. You can go tell her that. Anyways, I'll leave you to her. Thanks for coming, everyone. Fizzled out a little toward the end. That's fine. I'm glad so many of you guys were able to come and we were able to chat. It was really fun. I like these just chatting streams. I should do it more often. I feel like you guys feel like really engaged during these times, and so I want to provide you with more opportunity. Gonna listen to a history lecture? Sure. All right, good night everyone. Thank you. Bon voyage.